And we're back. Hello. What's up?
What's my voice? Do you hear that?
Hello. Alright, we're back, guys. Is the static still there?
Still have the buzz. Mother buzzer.
We have changed nothing.
It's gotta be.
It could be.
Faulty mic.
No way.
No way. No way.
The mic's kicked straight up, so it's not that.
No way.
Much worse. What can I hear?
Do me a favour and mute the desktop audio.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to mute this one. How about now?
Is that better, guys? Same.
Sorry. Well done with this.
Maybe
I'm changing all thing. Hello, hello.
Is that better?
Is that better?
Is that better? That's better.
Yeah.
Why could you have not just pressed mute on that before? Because you
Well,
didn't, you didn't scroll down.
It wasn't
far.
that. It wasn't that.
What do you mean it wasn't that?
No, no, I'm saying it was. It for some reason. Okay, is that? Are we good now? Are we good? Let us know.
You're 16 minutes too late for pressing that mute button.
I don't care. People are here to listen and watch.
Just for that, you should wear a dress next week.
All right, show us. If you really want to know what the fault was,
it was
actually you.
Your fault.
So now let's continue. No, the fault was. Now, show us obviously did the PC419 versus the admin team, and she must have used Streamlabs, logged into the account, because I picked up for some reason.
It came up with.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
It came up with the Steel Series headset that
Arctis
I do
7.
not have.
Arctis 7 headset.
And I can screenshot this and actually show you what was actually there. For some reason, it picked up your headset as an input mic, and everything else was muddled up. Not realizing
I think you need to go buy a new headset because it's actually very staticky.
it's very staticky, yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, not realizing it's picked up 2 or 3 profiles, and it picked up her profile for some reason.
What you can do is
I need to remove the profiles.
you can turn up the gain now because people are saying it's quiet.
Oh.
That was like 3 talking texts ago. Yes, no, it's still your fault. It's still your fault. There's actually different profiles.
It must have picked up profile. Yeah.
It must have defaulted to the
that's the reason
profile
why.
that you used.
We're good now. We're good.
All right, we should be fine.
We should be fine now.
All right, we're good, guys. We're good.
Only joking, Emma.
We're good.
Still your fault.
Love you, Emma.
Well.
Awesome sauce.
Sorry, guys. I really do apologise for that.
Thank you for the biddies, guys. Saw so
Yeah, thank you for
many
the
flow
biddies.
through. We should do that more often.
What's that?
Just turn static up and leave a black screen. Just get biddies.
More biddies. We'll try and resolve the issue for you. Tier 2, we'll show a picture. Tier 3, we'll fix the issue.
Hey, he's going, guys. Welcome to the very late show.
The very
Welcome to the
late show.
extremely late show.
I do apologise.
Your 3-month resub. Where was that?
Who was that?
Booster Kane has resubscribed tier 1 for 3 months. All you have to do is hit that button on the right hand side.
Which one?
The button on the right hand side. Down. Next to the notification.
That one there?
Should run a class. Yes.
Fucking weird.
Hit it. It's right there in front of you.
That's what I said.
That's all you have to do.
Oh, so and it's repeats what you did. Oh, okay. Alright.
Love you, Booster. Thanks, mate.
All you gotta say is, can you just hit the repeat button?
The button right next to where his name is.
But you're telling me hit the button on the right hand side. There's like 9 buttons there.
Exactly. But there's also different names next to them buttons. Oh, God. Anyway. Anyway. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, Booster. Much appreciated, mate. 3 months.
That's 3 months of hard-earned love.
It is.
Right
it is.
there. Right there.
All right. So I am going to welcome the show again, and we are 19 minutes into the show. Welcome to another episode of Talking Tech. That sometimes shit happens, unfortunately. My name is Lee. I'm from PC419. We have Matt here from Assailant Gaming. Welcome again.
All right. How you doing?
And welcome to you all. Welcome to all the new viewers as well. Much appreciated. 3 months of technical difficulties. Yeah, I'll be honest. We were good last week.
Last week was probably the most enjoyable show I've had.
Yeah, we had nothing, no issues at all.
That's it. Now the show's ruined for tonight.
Yeah, I will remove those profiles. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Emma, it's not your fault. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why I picked up your profile, but it must have. So,
Yeah.
did you use Streamlabs when you did the
Yeah,
She
she
must
does
have.
because she uses it for hers.
Yeah, so you must have logged in, and yeah, that's the reason why it's picked up her profile.
I wonder why it defaulted to hers.
But
though.
I'm surprised it actually picks up everything what's happened. Like it picked up, you know,
It saves it. It's good.
Social
it's good
Security,
Like that.
Medicare, Visa,
It's good like
Mastercards,
that.
everything on it.
It's good like that.
It was awesome.
It's good like that.
Yeah. Sponsors for tonight, thank you once again, PLE, for your $50 gift voucher for you guys here on our chat show. And also, thank you to Coolmaster once again for the MK750, which I use every single week, and their mouse as well. Now, I think we should go to a topic, jump onto that.
Saw Slickflow at IM. Slickflow, was it IM?
Yes,
No,
it
we got IM to talk about first.
You
Well,
know,
Let's get through it.
you know,
Shan't we?
yes, we shall.
IM was on last week. Ran for 4 days. FaZe Clan won. Absolutely smashed it. We had lots and lots of coverage by the lovely one and only, the one that we are blaming, and now now we're going to talk about her in good faith. It's Shellis.
Yes.
She actually attended. We can't thank her enough. She covered pretty much all of what was happening throughout. You guys would have seen heaps and heaps of stuff getting posted
Yeah, it was good.
on Facebook and stuff. So we thank you immensely.
And we also had the PC419 CSGO team there as well.
We did, yes, and they actually represented the new Guernseys that just arrived in time. So we're actually trying to get
It
the
was
Guernseys out.
3 days, or not even 3 days, like 2 days before.
2
it started.
days, which once again show us ran around for, so really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And Josh A organised, done an absolute amazing job for something so quick.
Mm.
And they came from the US, didn't they? Where'd they come from?
Germany,
Germany. Okay, so all the way from Germany to here
I think it was Germany.
in what?
yes.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a PUBG t-shirt 3 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for it. It still has
PUBG.
not left the US.
A PUBG
A
t-shirt.
PUBG, you know that cool one I showed you?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, lots and lots of thank yous to make that work. It was absolutely awesome.
Yes.
IM was alright, says G Vincent. That's good, mate. What wasn't it good
What'd you win
for?
now, buddy?
What did you win?
What'd you win?
That's not nice. The boys looked absolutely awesome in their Guernseys,
They did.
didn't they? And yeah, it was from
my
what
God,
we
it
could see,
changes.
and all around good time.
Yes, it was.
Good time. The crowd was going nuts apparently,
At everything.
and something about shoeies or show us or something. What was that?
Oh, the shoe is from PLE.
Yeah, what's that? What
They
happened
had a cup, which was like a cup with a shoe.
there? Okay.
And halfway, I think it was a Saturday or Saturday afternoon, got a message from PLE saying that they've been banned from
Oh,
using
really?
it. Yeah, because it was enticing or promoting drinking,
alcohol.
or binge drinking.
Is alcohol allowed there?
Yes, it is.
So they were enticing something that is allowed in the first
Yeah,
place.
pretty much. Yeah, it's not. It's really up to the individual how much you're gonna drink. Just because it's a shoe doesn't mean you're gonna
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah.
You know,
Look, a
For
glass
God's
shoe
sakes.
or a plastic shoe.
Yeah,
Was it a glass or
it was
plastic?
plastic. It was plastic.
A plastic shoe. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get pissed.
Actually, I think Emma had a few for us as well. She was gonna send us a few, but she just didn't get a chance to. But I think next week we'll have them here, so it'll be good. We'll have a bit of shoes in there.
Did you not cover the last day, Emma, because you got kicked out? Too many shoeies. Too many shoeies.
Oh. We got our
It was a shoe.
straw poll.
Interesting. Interesting.
Where is it? Why can't I grab it?
PAX hype still.
PAX hype it is.
Yeah,
It is.
PAX hype is still real.
Computex is going to be good. So
Still
we'll be at Computex
In 3 weeks.
3 weeks. This time next week. This time in a month. We will be
I hope the longer you say,
second day
the
off.
longer you say, the better.
What?
With going away.
I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Anyway.
Where's the chat going? The chat
They're also kicking attendees for doing proper shoeies. Now, proper shoeies is feral. You can't do proper shoeies. You can't do that. No. That's disgusting. Yeah, you line up all day. You wear.
Someone did it though.
You wear your shoe. That's
disgusting.
You may as well do a socky or something like that. You know, take it to the next level.
What, a socky?
A socky. Just fill it up and just like, it just like, yeah, I don't know.
Alright guys, so for tonight's giveaway is a $50 gift voucher. Thank you to PLE. For anything that you require for your hardware needs, go to ple.com.au. But for you guys, for tonight's, if you like to enter, it is going to be hashtag PC419PLE, as always. And we'll be giving away that at 9 o'clock.
You guys know the drill.
Same old. So tonight's straw poll. Were you ever in favour of NVIDIA's GPP idea or scheme?
Or scheme.
Scheme. What do you think? Was it a good idea? Or was it a scheme?
Let's find out in the next episode of Talking.
What do you think, guys, in the chat? I personally think it wasn't much of an issue. I didn't see much of an issue with it.
We never got.
Regardless of it, if it was a rebrand or a brand or a steel branding of some sort. Particularly, it was just, for me, how I saw it was, if I'm going to buy something NVIDIA, I would buy NVIDIA. If I was going to buy something AMD, I would buy AMD. There was no particular thing, oh shit, I need to go buy a ROG product to go and buy, see, if I'm choosing ROG, buying a ROG product to have NVIDIA. It was particularly because I wanted NVIDIA. If I want to go buy AMD, well, I particularly choose AMD's product. So I didn't see much part of it, or much of an issue with it. Did you see much of an issue with it? Or what was your intake in regards to it?
It's something you can't really comment on, to be honest, because it never actually happened. And there was only...
Well, it didn't, yeah.
There was only 2 brands that actually took advantage of it and signed up and went on board. And I think maybe the others held off because they knew this was going to happen.
Do you think?
Waiting to see what the crowd thought.
Do you think?
Maybe. Based on that answer, I'd actually be saying no.
You're in favour?
But based on that answer, that's what I'd be doing. I don't know about
but you. Is it? You're pretty much saying that it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Exactly. I'm not going to say it was a good idea.
Yep.
Because it wasn't a good idea because it never made it in the first place.
So then it was. I don't know what it is.
Well, you know what GPP is.
No, and particularly, well, you didn't know. It got explained, but never got put into practice. So
you were looking really in depth into this.
I'm saying in particular, for me itself, it was not a major issue. It was literally NVIDIA's taking a particular brand from from a vendor. That's all it was. That's how I seen it personally. What do you guys think?
There was plenty of other.
Did you see any difference to that? Like, I know what was coming out, what NVIDIA was trying to do with it, you know.
Well,
but as a consumer,
you don't know what.
No. But I'm saying as a consumer, like I said, if you're going to buy NVIDIA, if you're going to buy AMD, it's literally the exact same thing. The difference is that the OEM was getting more budget, more things, more marketing material, better engineering regarding to their products if they were part of the GPP.
Yeah, you can pick an answer. I'll let you pick one. Let's see what he picks. You say yes.
Yeah.
You're going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes.
Be interesting to see what other people picked.
So, half a billion dollar it is. There you go.
Well, that's not a bad thing if you don't know what it is, because it never happened anyway.
So how's everyone been? How's everyone in the chat? How was your weekend? Anything new, tech news? Let us know in the chat. We'll try and grab one of our mods and admins to actually pick up the questions for you. For next week's show, guys, I want to try and get our Discord channel link on here as many times as possible. What we're going to try and do for next week, I want to grab a few of the Discord channel members' PCs, because everyone's been putting up their PCs lately. And we're going to grab a few and we'll have a bit of a chat about them as well next week. Yeah,
awesome.
A few on there. There's a few new ones as well.
Yeah, let's do it. Noticing that people have been using the tech support channel a lot lately as well.
Yeah.
There's actually a member that is looking at making the switch from console to PC.
Oh, yeah.
He's come in asking a lot of questions,
yep.
But we've had some great community members help out.
As we are.
Guide him along the way, and thanks to you guys, he's actually purchased the PC.
That's all about.
He's waiting for it to come.
It's all about the PC419 community helping each other. The non-toxicness shit.
Joe, what's going on, buddy? I did see your hello before, but I can see that you've typed like 80 million other things, so I can't find that now.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? A lot of our streamers too have been streaming a lot lately too. So we've got Josh doing a lot of retro stuff, which has been good.
Not now. Not
well,
to get his
soon.
computer back up again.
Yeah, soon. Obviously, Eleanor playing a lot of Rainbow Six.
Killing it today.
Rainbow Six. A lot of what is it? Q&As. I was gonna say. It's literally what it is. I streamed for the first time last Saturday night. Last Saturday night.
Yeah,
first time.
Yep.
First time personal stream gaming. I was with Joe, on stage Joe, and it was fantastic. It was literally the first time in an hour or so that I had thought of nothing but gaming and was enjoying the game and probably getting my ass kicked. Not before.
Did you get your ass kicked?
No, I'm going to say yes, because I got picked up like 10 times.
I wasn't playing with him. All I heard you saying was swear words, though. So.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play with you.
I swear a lot on my personal streams. It is rated R. It is 18 plus, so for you kiddies out there, when it's my personal stream, click that OK button.
Joe said I made you look good.
I made you look good. Because the night before when I played with him, and we weren't streaming, he died like 10 times. And I picked him up. Yeah, so
Return the favour, what can we say?
Yeah, that's it.
Andy96, absolute legend. He's been in the Discord. Thank you so much for the biddies, mate. 300 biddies.
Oh, thank you very much.
Goes a long way. Love you muchly. I did see.
And show us.
I did say before.
It's your 419 biddies. Andy, I was going to repeat them all again.
Go for it.
Thank you very much, guys.
Mason Exy says those jerseys you made for the CS players were sick.
Thank you. Thank Joshua for that.
Yeah,
Joshua was the one.
I don't think you guys realise how much of a rush they were.
And you don't realise what I actually went through just to get those jerseys.
So actually, we had a meeting with the CS:GO team.
Yeah.
4 weeks out from IM, or 3 weeks out from IM.
Yeah.
And basically got together. Lee conversed. They all conversed and stuff like that. They decided to get these jerseys made. And as soon as somebody mentioned that, and Lee said yes, it was literally. It was a race to see who could find a supplier.
Yeah,
to do them that quickly.
The quickest supply was literally within 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks max. We gave them.
I called 3 people, and they blatantly told me that they couldn't do it.
Yeah,
they couldn't meet the time.
Which doesn't make sense. I've had like my company's jerseys made up, or uniforms made up within 48 hours.
Yep.
And there are a lot more. It was more preparation to do them than it was the jerseys.
You got to remember though, these are actually they're different to just this.
Yeah,
they're not printed on. They're actually stitched.
Yeah.
With the design that you pick, so I assume it's a lot.
Yeah. But we are looking at hats too. I've had a lot of requests for hats, like hats. So if you guys are interested in the hats, let us know. I might be interested in doing a few hats for you guys.
Hats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well. And I don't think that they are the final form of Guernseys either.
No,
I think that they'll actually be changed and altered later. But that was actually something really quick to go to IEM with.
It's a very expensive quick. But
very expensive quick.
Yes, it was. Hats for the win.
Yes,
Cupcake.
and beanies.
And beanies.
Beanies. You could probably ask about beanies.
Zoe, beanies, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely beanies. I actually used to wear beanies a lot.
Did you?
I was a beanie boy.
I would never have guessed that.
Yeah. It wasn't like the full one that flips up. It was the short ones in the back in the day.
Would you wear it more now? You got no hair?
No, I used to wear a lot. I had long hair back in the day.
I know you did. That's why I find it weird. I don't do hats. Hats do not suit me. PC419 Mankini, Smokey, we can organise that for you if you wish.
Smokey, if you put that live on, if you actually go live the Mankini, I would make one for you.
Oh, challenge!
Yeah,
do it, buddy. Do it. He would definitely get
beanie boy to hide the head. That's exactly, mate. All right. Okay, so that's that part there. We'll keep that for a second.
We'll keep the topic. I'm going to keep the straw poll open, guys, because the first topic of the night is actually GPP. Because for those who do not know, we'll explain what it is. For those who do know and don't know what happened, Lee will tell you what it's about.
Oh, thanks.
Have fun with that, buddy.
Oh, I've got to be God tonight is probably the most.
Oh, we'll do that first.
Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah.
Actually, forgot about that.
All right, so tonight's first topic is obviously we do drivers. So any driver updates gets released, we let you guys know what they're about, why. Most of you guys will just hit the install express button and not worry about it. What actually did.
And face this issue that this hotfix.
It may happen or may not happen. So for the highlights with what it actually fixed, it was version.
What is it?
397.55.
397.55.
Yeah.
This is the NVIDIA driver.
Yeah, so I should mention that.
Yeah.
So
the driver is it fixes
Sorry,
4 things. Sorry.
No, okay, that's all right.
Okay.
I didn't have it open on here. So
That's okay. That's all right. Anyone out there that updated to the driver before this one was 397. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyone with a 1060 was facing a code 43 error. Only on a few models.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the models, I think it was the Hynix memory that were experiencing more.
So 6 gig versions.
Yeah, the 6 gig and either Samsung or Hynix, but Hynix were experiencing it more. So they've actually rectified and fixed that. Anybody playing Netflix, stuttering issues on all of the cards that were able to get.
I love the last one, but you go.
The 397.55 fix.
Yeah.
The support for Surface Book notebooks gets added in this patch. This
What do you mean?
fix.
They had a 1060 in it from the start.
They've got these new ones coming out. So this adds support for them.
Okay.
There's new Surfaces coming out.
And Windows 10 driver may get removed. Windows 10, the driver may get removed after the PC has been left idle for an extended period of time.
It's a big one.
So do not leave your PC on for more than an hour or your NVIDIA driver, which I did happen to me. That actually happened to me.
You have everything
It
happen.
happened to this. No, I'm being serious. It happened to this.
You have everything happen to that.
I'm not talking shit. I had it running. It was on idle. I turned it off, turned it back on again. And the scaling that's the reason why the scale was completely out. Because I had just reinstalled the Windows driver before you came because that's when I started the studio. So there you go, guys. It actually did happen.
Happened firsthand. How do they even make a driver
I have no
that
idea.
uninstalls itself?
No idea. But it happened to this. Because I freaked out.
So what they mean by that is, after an extended period of time, what they mean by that is there must be some sort of process that runs in the background after a period of time, and maybe that process triggers it or something, but doesn't happen straight away.
Yeah.
Very, very weired. Because Razer says that's all it comes down to. That's it.
Yeah, I don't even go there at the moment.
The driver will self-destruct in 60 minutes.
Pretty much.
It was pretty much. But the guys, rest assured that is all fixed in the 397.55 hotfix. If you don't have it, get on that right now, because that's pretty big.
All right, guys. So people that don't know about the GPP program, we have it here. So NVIDIA kills GeForce Partner Program. So if you know what the GeForce Partner Program was, never existed, never know about it because it never happened.
We still don't know about it.
Still don't know about it. So NVIDIA was enticing OEMs to join with them with a particular brand of theirs. For example, ASUS with their ROG brand. Anything that belongs with ROG will only have NVIDIA GPUs installed in them. If it's graphics cards, notebooks, all-in-ones, whatever they had.
Yep.
So that means would that have included the monitors as well, being ROG?
Eventually, everything I think is what they're aiming for.
It's like you had FreeSync monitors, yeah. So would you have to remove FreeSync from it because it's not NVIDIA?
I actually have a theory as to why it got removed.
You have a theory?
I have a theory
well,
because
let's finish off this bit here.
Okay.
And we'll start the theory.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
So NVIDIA had cancelled the partner program in 2 months after announcing it. So within 2 months. Now this got a lot of flack from the big influencers in the US and around the world, and they were hammering this thing for a good month and a half. Nexus actually did a video on it. Was it released today?
Yep.
So yeah, Gamers Nexus did a release today. So if you want to go and look at that video, go to Gamers Nexus, and he talks about it for about 25 minutes. Goes more in depth on what he thought about it. So go and have a look at that video. Then the GPP program only started in March and was quickly became clear that it was more than a simple branding initiative. So they thought that, a lot of people thought that it was just a rebrand, like what I thought as well. Particularly, I still think that. I won't go into too much depth because it never got released. It's only my thought about it.
Yep.
If it got released, it'll be a completely different story, but I'm not going to go too far into it. And the GPP was encouraging manufacturers to solely produce PCs and laptops with the NVIDIA GPU inside only, which I can understand from that particular case as well. So if NVIDIA is pouring all this money into an OEM, why wouldn't they have exclusives? That's the whole point behind the GPU. That's the whole point behind it. That's the reason why I don't find any issues with it. If AMD were pouring all this money into, example, the Razer Blade Pro, and said, we want AMD GPUs in here, and we're going to give you $10 million in marketing funds and whatever, so forth, right? Why wouldn't they have exclusives? The whole point behind it. So that's how I'm seeing it. if a company or company's putting in a large amount of money into into an OEM, for example, they should have exclusive rights because it's their money going into.
You sound like you're 100% in favour for this, though.
I'm not saying in favour. If it was AMD doing the exact same thing, it wouldn't have bothered me because AMD pouring money into it.
It's actually a really stupid idea.
You think that?
100%. It's a really stupid.
Yeah, I to be honest, it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like I said, look, it didn't bother me. It never came out. And if it came out and affected prices and affected price wars and so forth, which it would have, then I'll be talking about a different story.
And I stand by what I say.
It never got released.
It was 100% designed to benefit Nvidia.
AMD control.
That's all.
But AMD control the console market. Like we're talking in the car today. They control the console market. I don't think Nvidia's has to grab something else. I don't see AMD,
It's a bit contradictory what Nvidia said too, because last week on the show we quoted something from them. I can't remember what it was said.
Yeah.
But basically the point of it, they said, was to better help the consumer pick and choose what they want inside their computers and what they want. It's to separate and make things easier for us. It was always for us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But there's better ways that they could have gone about that without implementing GPP.
They could
Much better ways.
No way. ASUS can say, for example, or Razer can say, well, all right, give us $20 million and we will support you heavily with your GPUs, for example, which what it was. There has to be some sort of binding contract that money is going to go towards their product. So the contract's going to be there. If AMD released the similar thing and said, well, look, all right, I want a Razer Blade Pro, V2, for example, and it's going to be AMD, and we're going to give you $50 million in marketing funds and $50 million in engineering to make sure that these GPUs go into your laptop, doesn't overheat, doesn't do any issues at all. It's part of your engineering. Well, then you're locked with AMD. Same thing for NVIDIA. That's the reason why I didn't find any issues with it. Till now. It never got released
all
anyway.
Of what you're just saying happens now, though. There's no difference if GPP gets moved.
But it doesn't matter if it's GPP or if it's something else. If you're investing in it, you're going to have rights to it. Simple as that.
That's right.
If I give Razer $100 million and say, look, I want 1% of the company, but then I want this laptop to do this thing. I want my money to go into this engineering of this laptop. Then I owned the engineering part of this laptop.
Stop thinking about manufacturers for a second.
It's what it is, but it's the OEMs.
Think
GPP was part of everything.
Think about you. How does it affect you?
It didn't affect me at all. Because if I was going to go buy NVIDIA, I would buy NVIDIA. If I was going to go buy AMD, I would buy AMD.
Does that make it false, what NVIDIA were claiming that GPP would do then?
No, GPP wasn't so much to the consumer, it was more to the OEMs.
That's what they said.
Yes.
No, they said it was to benefit you.
Of course they're going to say it's to benefit us.
That's what I'm saying.
And it will benefit us. How wouldn't it benefit us? If they're going to introduce $100 million, for example, right, into a particular laptop. We'll talk about laptops. We'll talk about
mentioned this three times
or
now.
or desktops to make it better for you. If you say, oh, shit, I'm going to go buy NVIDIA because my previous 1070, right, gave me 100 frames per second on a 1440p screen, right? With part of the GPP program, the engineering gave me an extra 30 frames using the same video card, but it's a lot better with their engineering.
I don't see where you're going with this.
What do you mean? It's the whole point. It's the whole point of the GPP.
I don't see where you're going with it.
That's my intake on it. It never existed. I'm not going to keep going about it. But yes, I had no issues. Matt's got a problem with it.
Oh no, I'll have a word to you after the show.
But tell me your theory now. You said you had a theory behind it.
No, I just think NVIDIA were trying to play things in their favour. But I'm looking at it from a different perspective to what Lee is. I don't know what the hell's Lee's going on about. I'll talk to you after the show about that one.
All right.
But no, I was just talking about more for us because they had their little thing that they had worked out, and they said that they were going to give discount codes and all of these.
Yeah, of course they would. Yeah.
All of these benefits and stuff like that. That aside, they said, and we said it last week in the article, that they were doing it so that way it helps the consumer better identify what they want to buy and put in their machine.
Yeah, that's right.
There's other ways, and Steve said it on Gamers Nexus. He said there's much better ways that you can go about marketing and much better ways that you can go about implementing how that is better put forward to us by fixing, for example, he mentioned the 1060s, yeah?
Yes.
You got the 1060 6 gig and you got 1060 3 gig.
Yes.
NVIDIA market them as the 3 gig and the 6 gig, and they only claim that the memory is the difference.
That's right.
But there's actually other differences. They clock differently. It's actually 10% weaker.
But you're talking two completely different things.
What do you mean?
Like the GPP has nothing to do with. I know what you're saying that part there, but the GPP program had nothing to do in that particular case of how they're marketing their current product. It's particularly taking a brand from an OEM and pumping it with money. So they're going to grab ROG brand and it's going to be just NVIDIA. So NVIDIA are going to have a branding of all the OEMs. So right, these are all the OEMs. We've got this particular brand from MSI, Razer, whatever, right? And say we're going to give all this money for marketing, engineering, and so forth to make your machines better running our GPU. How NVIDIA brands their GPUs now currently with the 1060, like what Steve was saying, you got with the 1060 and you got the 1030, and they're both exactly the same. One's 10% less, but they're both marketed as 1060s. I understand that part, and that is wrong. Yes, I agree with you there. But when it comes to the partner program, it's particularly if you are going to go and buy NVIDIA, regardless of what they're putting into it, you're going to go buy NVIDIA. If you're going to go buy AMD, you're going to go buy AMD regardless of it. If you're an AMD fan, you're going to go buy AMD. Regardless of its name Aries or, whatever. If it's named ROG, you're going to buy it anyway because it's NVIDIA. That was my concern. I had no issues from that part of it. The background to it, that's a completely different thing now. And it never came up.
I was looking at more other aspects of it, but anyway.
But I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from.
That's all right. No worries.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Like Guys, said, why not have both?
I think we know what Lee feels about it now.
Sorry,
for the past 10 minutes.
So according to Golf, the only problem I had with GPP was the potential to run a little mum and pop stores out of market to revoking sales bonuses, etc. Watch Jay's video on about it. Yeah, it probably would have, to be honest. But will it affect you as a consumer? Will it affect you as a consumer?
You just asked me that, and then you turned it around and said something about
how
it affects them again.
No, but I'm saying, well, how would the GPP literally affect you as a consumer?
Don't ask me, ask them.
Will it affect you as a consumer? No, I'm asking a question. Like, will it affect you as a consumer? If you're going to go to a retail store, and the GPP is actually active, are you going to care if it's NVIDIA or AMD? If you're going to go buy NVIDIA, you'll go buy NVIDIA. If you're going to go buy AMD, you'll go buy AMD. Simple. The only difference is NVIDIA might have better perks with game codes, like you said, with game codes or software enhancements, or you're going to have better engineering in your graphics card or your laptop or your desktop.
That's true, Golf. That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
But no, that's not true because it will swing people. If there's a ROG product and somebody's loyal to ROG, they'll change to AMD because they'll want that look in their system. You've got people like that. You've got people who go for performance and you've got people who go for aesthetics.
Yeah.
And that's what NVIDIA saw it as a statistical way of seeing how many people were going to buy their cards loyally.
Yeah.
But anyway, it has ended. Doesn't help that a couple of other vendors didn't come on board neither. HP and Dell apparently were totally against it, and they were actually getting ready for a shitstorm because they thought that NVIDIA was going to crack the nanas.
Lock them out, yeah.
So they were actually getting ready to buckle down and have something happen there. But it seems that they weren't the only ones because from what we know so far, there was ASUS and somebody else that were only on board. Everyone else was
I'm pretty sure it was Gigas. May have been going.
There's no actual anything on the internet about that, so I'm not sure. Everyone just says a mysterious other person, other vendor.
The two biggest ones.
They don't say exactly who.
Jimmy, sorry mate. Jimmy, oh my God, Jimmy. I don't know why, because the volume's down.
Yeah, Jimmy, I saw that you donated, but Lee was talking his ass off.
Sorry, Jimmy, I'm actually going to bring it up.
I couldn't stop him.
Jimmy donated 1,500 bits. Thank you so much, mate. And $30. Thank you very much as well. Cheers for the jerseys. Had the blast at IEM, and I hope to see some of you at PAX later this year. You will definitely see us at PAX this year. Thank you very much, guys.
PAX is getting closer as the
PAX is getting too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to we're going to go to Computex. It's going to be like done, and then like shit. PAX is like 2 months away.
I know. 100%. He's acting like he's had 50.
I've had 50. I know. You know what? It's the Barocca. Barocca and Red Bull.
Is it really?
Oh, God.
Is it really? What just happened then? And
On stage, Joe resub for 4 months because I like Lee. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to redo all you guys again. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate all the bits. Everyone's here for love. And I appreciate for everyone that actually donates to us and watches our crap sometimes and watches, do what we do every week, which we love. BB Bounce, yeah. Thank you so much.
Mortel actually brings up a good point. I wonder how NVIDIA would act if AMD done this first.
What's what I mean?
If it was the other way around.
So if it was the other way around, what would it be?
Currently now, AMD own two different parts of the market, leading wise to what NVIDIA do. NVIDIA have the high-end market.
Yeah.
AMD have the partner market. So they've got their partnership with Apple. So they're in Apple machines. They've got their partnership with consoles. And NVIDIA doesn't have any of that. Or not as much of that.
Not as much of that.
So
do you think you'll see a lot of more NVIDIA GPUs into consoles coming soon?
I think that if this had gone ahead, no. Because I think that would have separated it, that avenue. And that's why I said that. That's why NVIDIA are doing it as a security measure. Because they don't want AMD to take the high-end market too. They want to keep that.
Yeah.
So that was.
So they want NVIDIA to stay, so AMD to say low to medium.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was pretty much what it was. We'll let you have this bit. We'll have this bit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I love this topic. Next one.
What is it?
So the next topic. If you wondered why your machine was resetting 11 times for the month of April and wondering why the hell does it keep updating, it wasn't just one update. It was 11 updates. On 11 different days in April, you got updates. So we're going to go through them quickly because even Matt was wondering what was happening.
You can talk about this because I haven't experienced this.
Well, if it was either one big update or update in the background which you didn't realise.
I'm not sure.
So, April 3rd was a non-security update. April 3rd again, you got a security hole warning. April 4th, reissue buggy March 7, a Windows 7 patch. April 7th, servicing stack update. Can you believe this? You've already got within 5 days.
Good to know they're getting on top of it though, I suppose.
Sorry?
Good to know they're getting on top of it though, I suppose.
Yeah, but this many updates in 1 month? Like, seriously. Patch Tuesday. Do you remember Patch Tuesday?
Yeah, Microsoft used to release
all their updates on a Tuesday.
Which they don't anymore.
Screamers, how you going, buddy?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? So there's a hell of a lot of updates.
Ruru2 say NVIDIA doesn't care about console market. They're all putting their efforts into the server side. Yes, they are.
I think people are forgetting that there's actually two different avenues that they're both trying to go down, NVIDIA or AMD.
Golf, we haven't forgotten, buddy. I will actually redo that one again. Thank you so much, mate. And Booster as well. We'll do that one. I'm going to redo all the subs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
One after the other. Oh, the first stream with the buggy,
the first stream,
with the zzz happening.
Yeah, with the buzzing.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Half of these patches don't apply to a PC user, though. There's some here for Surface Pro 4. So, obviously, we wouldn't have seen that one.
Yeah.
Windows 7 monthly roll-up. We wouldn't have seen that because we have Windows 10.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think the point is they released a lot of updates in April.
Do any of you guys have any issues in regard to these updates? Let us know in the chat because there was a lot of updates for one.
Yeah. Cupcake gifted a tier 1 sub to Screamus. What a legend.
Thank you so much.
What a legend. Screamus, welcome, buddy. The love. Sharing the love.
There's always love here.
100%.
So, yeah. So then going up to the 30th of April, your Windows 10 version 18.03 got released with a .NET Framework 4.7.2. Do you think it's enough updates for 1 month?
I think so.
Seriously?
But now they've released a new big service pack for Windows 10, 18.03.
Which is just put them into there.
Is the 18.03 update in here? Is it? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So after this, they released the 18.03 update, which you guys should actually hold off on.
Rurutu just follow. Thanks for the follow, buddy.
Thanks for the follow, mate. The 18.03 update is their, what is it? Their autumn. It's called the autumn edition of Windows 10, or the autumn update. That implements the timeline feature, which is a new feature that Windows 10 has. And the timeline feature allows you, they've adopted the Apple style of time machine, so you can actually track back to what you had open and what you were doing with a simple bar that pops up on the right hand side.
Didn't see my name. What did you do, Andy? It wasn't coming up.
Andy donated 100 biddies.
300 biddies.
100 biddies.
Thank you.
Below, and 300 biddies up top.
Is it coming up? Is it just me?
Is it coming up?
Am I doing it manually?
No, it's coming. It's coming up as anonymous.
No, it's coming up now.
Can you see his name though? Can you see anonymous?
And Brewster Kane stopped. No, it's coming up as Andy.
No, there. But on when you press the
No,
alert.
I see it.
Yeah. Okay. So it comes up with Andy.
I see their names. Yeah.
All right. Good. And Andy subbed as well, mate. Can we see it?
It must be. It's got to be thing tonight. It's got to
Can we
be
see it?
Streamlabs playing up. Well, I want to say thank you everyone for subbing. Thank you for all the cheers. Thank you for all the bits. Much appreciated.
There's actually not a
Figure
sub
out
in
the-
there, Andy. There's only just bits. There's only just bits.
Screw up. So can't really comment on these as I work on the Microsoft social accounts. Whoa.
You need to
Please don't complain through social if anything goes wrong. Everyone go to Microsoft's Facebook page and make a complaint. Cupcake resub. Golf. I had to clean install my Windows. Had a blue screen because of the X09 and Samsung NVMe. Couldn't install the Falls Creators update because the install kept blue screening every time.
Oh, really?
That was an issue. Remember I was talking about that? There was an issue
Yeah.
with that. So that did reoccur. So
The
hopefully-
fall is the
Thank you, Andy. I saw that one.
the fall is the 1709 update though. It's not the 1803. So that one was prior.
Prior. That's the big prior.
That's not the one you told me was blue screen.
Which one was it then?
You told me the latest one. You
Well,
only told me this yesterday.
No, last week, remember?
Well, what's the latest one?
No, last week I told you it was one when Barnacles was talking about it.
Oh, I've never had the 1709
Yeah.
stuff up on me.
Alright, so for our next topic, peoples, this one for you, buddy.
Okay.
AMD Threadripper 2 is coming in August.
It is confirmed, apparently. It is confirmed. Threadripper is coming. Late August. Booster, I know that you'll be a fan of this movement.
Yeah.
Um,
So AMD Ryzen Threadripper 2000 series on the X399 TR4 refresh due in August.
June, August.
Yeah.
They said Q4
Which is,
initially,
yeah.
or Q3
Yeah, August is Q3.
initially.
Oh,
No,
wait.
I know what it is, but I'm saying they said it was Q3, Q4.
Oh,
But
okay.
it is now
You're right in
confirmed.
between there.
Confirmed for August.
Alright, so if we go a bit more further down, it's going to give us a bit of a roll at what's actually going to be happening. Gen 1 2017, so 2018, so it was a year between each one of each.
Yeah. The disappointing news is what we know so far. It looks like to be just a refresh. So it doesn't look like any new architecture. It looks like some improvements like they've done with Zen 2.
Gen 2, yeah.
So it looks to be
The Ryzen 2.
the 12 nanometer. They're going to give it the same 12
Yep.
nanometer treatment.
There's going to be a boost clock, obviously.
Higher
and other
clock
yeah.
rates.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff.
Which is not a bad thing. At least you can still use the same hardware or
Well, that's
same
right.
board you got now,
That's
and
right.
just buy the chip if you want a bit of an upgrade to it. You know.
That's exactly right.
Depending on the board itself, obviously the board will have some sort of enhancements which we haven't seen yet, which would favour,
Call out the biddies. Don't leave it. It's funny because when I look at you,
I'm
I
looking
can
at
see
it.
them all pop up.
Yeah, we're looking up. Thank you, Ace Vapes. Ace Vapes going crazy.
Ace, thank you for the ones that you're going to do from now on.
Yes.
Andy,
I
thanks
didn't
for
know
the
you can
biddies.
decline it.
You can
yeah.
decline biddies.
look.
Oh, you can too.
If you click over, you can decline.
You can decline it. That's
Ooh,
weird.
decline.
That's weird.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I forgot what I was saying. You confused me now.
Good.
You know what? You can see that. I'm seeing completely different screens. So
It's the same screen. Just scroll down, buddy.
no. I'm talking. I was actually looking at the.
Oh,
the
okay.
article.
Okay. So apparently,
it's pretty badass from Joshi. Yes, it is, buddy. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Threadripper.
Ace. They're fighting with it.
I do like whoever thought of Threadripper. That's pretty
Sorry,
cool. That's pretty cool.
the word. Yeah, I like it as well.
So they're promising that Threadripper TR4 Plus, I think is what they're going to call it.
Yeah.
It has cache latency improvements and faster DDR4 RAM speeds, which is a big no-no from me because they
So we're
should
looking
have
at
put in the
5,000
RAM
megahertz?
speeds first,
5,000 megahertz.
maybe, but they should have thought of this before anyway. Remember all the RAM trouble they had when they
Yeah, at
first
the
brought
start.
it out?
And there's particular RAM made just for Ryzen as well. It's just-
I done a Ryzen build the other day, didn't work. I had to get specific.
so what RAM did you have in there that was purchased with the system that you have to change to?
So the customer ordered a Team Elite Vulcan kit.
Yep.
Of RAM, and it didn't work straight away. I had to actually put a stick of Corsair LPX in, which is more popular.
Yeah.
Fired it up, done the BIOS update, took the RAM out, put new RAM in, voila.
So Denny had the same issue with his. He bought a Ryzen 2 chip, yeah?
Oh, did he?
No, wasn't it? He had an issue with his...
No, he hasn't bought latest Ryzen.
Well, what was the problem with his one then? He actually bought it. Didn't he buy a CPU or was it a board?
I can't remember. I'm not sure.
You were talking to him.
I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Danny, let us know if it was, or it was Danny or
I
Josh.
can't
I can't
remember.
remember what it was.
I cannot remember. Yes, but Danny did have issues.
Yeah.
Did have issues. And I know quite a few people have had.
Thank you for the
issues.
biddies, the single biddies going through, going crazy. And then we've got the mobile version as well. So it's to be announced. There is a consumer version and a commercial, which is the Pro, and you've got Ryzen Mobile. That is going to be a really good CPU, APU mixture if they have the Ryzen CPU with the Vega graphics card on it.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
It's going to be really good.
So this is what AMD are doing. They're slowly but surely taking other sides that don't shine, but they will soon.
Well, I'm telling you now, 4 years ago, an AMD high-end gaming laptop didn't shine at all. It wasn't shining, that's for sure. The spec looked awesome, but it played horribly. A friend of mine bought it was an MSI, I can't remember what it was. It was full AMD. He couldn't even play Skyrim on it. It was that bad. Thank you for the biddies. I know they keep coming through. Thank you.
Jimmy.
So, what, in your perspective, what do you think that this time next year we'll be talking about AMD being on par with Intel and Nvidia, or is Intel just going to rip a new one?
No.
Once they release the GPUs on the market with their own CPU and GPU.
I think this time next year we'll be saying, oh, AMD make really good consoles. Nvidia make really cool graphics cards for computers.
And Intel is killing both.
I think that it's the way it looks like. It looks like they're going two ways.
You think?
Yeah, it looks like they've got.
In other words, Intel.
Different
in other words, AMD is going to stick where they are. They're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, it looks like.
I reckon they'll make a bit. No, they'll make a break in the market, but Intel is going to make a massive hit in the market when they release their GPUs.
I think AMD will have better CPUs eventually than Intel.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I think the new technology that what's it called? Silk. What is it?
I've got the name, but I know what you're talking
Yeah. The PCB, whatever it's made out of.
AMD makes some good breakfast.
I think eventually they'll be. Well, they're serious contenders now, but I think that they'll eventually take the step up. I think for a bit there, they will. And who knows what Intel will do. So,
Ruru thinks, I don't think Intel GPUs will target consumer market. They want it to go server GPU too.
Yeah,
Ruru,
that's another possibility.
That is definitely a possibility, but 100% they will go to consumer as well. They'll try and take everything. Intel will be just a powerhouse that you buy. It'll be like GPP all over again.
I was reading somewhere.
They're on their own.
I was reading somewhere, right? There's a rumor, and it's a topic. There's a rumor that 2019 Intel will announce their cards at GDC.
Yes.
Which it says it's a rumor, and then underneath it,
Daniel.
What?
No, I think I.
And then underneath it says that the die is going to be small. How do they know that if they don't even know when it's going to get released?
Because they're like threes in front. Of course they know what they've got.
Yeah.
They're still testing it.
The die is going to be small, and we don't know if it's going to be released in 2019.
Yes, Eleanor.
Who knows?
Apparently, Nvidia are releasing their own GPUs.
Just to throw a spanner in the works. And,
why not?
And to help this whole controversy.
Thank you for the biddies. Seriously, it just keeps coming.
AMD and Elon Musk need to collab to make something really special.
Very special. That's all we need right now is Elon Musk to make his own CPU and graphics card.
Can you imagine if Elon just brought out his own graphics card?
Yeah.
Boom.
With EM.
Smashes it
with
all.
the EM.
Smashes
EMG.
it all. Smashes it all. They're going to have Raja hold a 2-hour press conference and just give out t-shirts at the end with the Intel logo on it.
Pretty much. And then Linus will drop it. Drop something. So what's your take, guys? If who here is an AMD fan in the chat, what is your perspective on this? Is this something good for you? Would you go and particularly buy the new Ryzen CPU? Would you go and buy a AMD laptop with full-blown graphics cards and their own APUs in there, CPU and APUs? I'm liking what I'm seeing because it's giving a bit more, not that I'm saying I'm over NVIDIA, but it's good to see that there's more stuff coming to the market.
Yeah, wish I had.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's right. Like, NVIDIA's sort of taking too much control of the market now, and everyone's just used to it. you know.
Yep.
But hopefully, with this new technology aimed as being released, or refreshing, we should say, it will bring something new to the market and you guys can actually enjoy. Our AMD products should be here within the next week or two. I don't know if we're going to have time to finish it up before Computex, to be honest.
No, it'll have to be after.
So most likely be after Computex. But do stay tuned because we'll be doing a lot more live shows with overclocking, benchmarking, unboxings as well. Next week we have a big announcement with a new product range that just got brought into Australia. Hasn't been officially released, and PC419 are the first ones to actually have it in Australia as well. So I'll let you guys know.
We'll be able to give you more information next week. Next week,
yeah, and we'll give a bit more of a bit of a tease during the week as well. We might try and do a tease video with them. So
should I wear my dress and we'll do a little skit?
Yeah. So do stay tuned for next week's episode because it will be a big one. It's a new product range coming out. It hasn't been released yet, but we'll let you know, guys, next week. It's 9:05. I think it's time for our PLE giveaway.
Got through 3 topics.
I know. Like I said, I think 2 was enough tonight. Okay, so top of the show, we'd like to thank PLE once again for their PLE $50 gift voucher for you guys that you've been using every single week. It's been absolutely fantastic from PLE. Let us know in the chat, what would you buy with that $50 gift voucher? If you need any hardware needs, go to ple.com.au and let us know if it's something particular, if it's hardware. Are we going to buy, lighting? For some reason, we had like a lighting phase. Everyone was buying RGB strips or RGB lighting for like the next 5 or 6 weeks when that phase is going through. I think Matt bought one. Who else bought it? Deanie bought it. Or Deanie got it.
I regret it.
You regret it still now?
I regret it. So
that's all finished. Apparently you can go buy the Logitech speakers and do the exact same thing. I think Alan has got a set of the RGB speakers. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to do the giveaway now, and the winner is. Boom. They call me 2D.
Oh,
one of the CS:GO players.
Mr. 2D.
Mr. 2D.
Mr. 2D.
2D, no.
Where is he? Congratulations, mate. You can buy something.
You better be in the chat,
with
buddy.
with a bit of help for your machine.
Jimmy goes rigged. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, mate. Someone better PM his ass to have to get back into the chat, or I'm going to redraw it. And he's got 10 seconds.
It's called 2-draw.
2D draw.
All right. Oh, easier.
There he is.
Easier.
I'm only joking, buddy. Congratulations. Send me a proper message.
Joking.
I wasn't joking. Send me a message either on Discord or on Facebook, and we'll get that code out to you as soon as possible.
Congratulations, buddy.
Okay, so I'm going to reset that.
That's funny.
Biddies still coming through. Thank you so much for the biddies, mate.
Who? Andy still?
Someone's doing it. Yeah, someone's going through. Yeah, Andy, thank you. For our next giveaway for tonight, it is a AAA title giveaway. Tristan, or Nitro Sports, I got him Far Cry 5.
Okay, did he?
Yeah. So you got Far Cry 5 last week. It is your choice. It doesn't have to be AAA. It could be any game you like. It could be a $2.50 game from Humble Bundle if you want. So we're going to open the giveaway. So it's hashtag PC419 AAA.
Game on us, guys. Game on us. Can we kick 2D? No, he's already run. I'm going to win this one too. Maybe. Who knows?
Hey,
who knows?
It is random.
Andy, do not type PC419 PLE. It's PC419 AAA.
AAA,
buddy. Make sure you enter this one. That's it. Good boy. Baby steps. You'll learn.
Apparently I'm listening to Spotify.
You'll learn. He loves it too. Thanks, guys. Nah, no worries, Zoe. No worries. I actually didn't know he got Far Cry until just now.
We were talking about it. I'm like, well, what would you like? He goes, I'm not sure. I'm like, if you played Far Cry. He goes, no, I haven't. I go, well, Far Cry is.
You should have got him Sea Thieves.
Sorry?
You should have got him Sea Thieves. Because he's, for as long as I've known him, he's been procrastinating in Sea Thieves.
Well, you want a Far Cry 5. So I think everyone's playing Far Cry 5.
Yeah, they are at the moment.
Just got to go off the trend. Sea Thieves has 300 people watching it.
Yep, that's right. You gotta go wherever the trend is.
He's a streamer.
PC419, yeah, it's random. It is completely random. Completely random.
It is random, mate. So if you win, I'm gonna block you out.
I'm actually gonna laugh. Smart aleck comment. I bet you he'll win now.
He probably would win.
I reckon.
Booster, is he even old enough to play Far Cry 5? Hickster, Zoe, could you comment on that one? As parents, it is your responsibility. Thank you for the biddy, guys, and thank you for the follow. One Life Zero Continuous.
Legend. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so what is our next topic for tonight? Speaking of Intel, what's this?
Vincent said it's time for me to win this.
Okay.
Put your game face on, mate. Put it on.
Golf random equals geek rigged. I'll get that one off you later.
Arctic Sound.
What's that?
I'm just looking at this picture.
Oh, okay.
You got to be in it to win it. So as long as you guys have done the PC419 AAA, you're in it.
You're in it. So according to WCCF Tech, take this with a grain of salt because it's not 100% true as yet until it gets released.
Neither is the people they reference.
Yeah, exactly right. Take the whole thing with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor: Intel might launch its new graphics card at CES 2019 next year. What do you think? Do you think it'll be that soon?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to see. So apparently Tweaktown claims that it could launch its GPUs as soon as CES early next year at 2019. Tweaktown.
Who's that saying?
So Anthony must I reckon Anthony actually must have some sort of
They should actually put
rights.
word on the street has it.
Word on the street that Tweaktown
That's how it should
knows.
start. Word on the street.
Tweaktown knows it's going to be a 2019 CS. And if it's there, he'll be the first one to say, I was right.
Well, wouldn't it be a darn shame if they announced them at Computex in 4 weeks?
No way.
What a
no
darn
way.
shame. What a darn shame.
No way. Look, I've got to admit, Tweaktown have brought up a few things that have come true, particularly ones that was sort of going to happen anyway, but they were right. So we've got to give them that sort of aspect because even though Tweaktown's been around for a very long time, very respectable, media source. So most of the time, yes, like I said, 2 weeks ago I think it was, Intel GPUs will be released in 2019 if it's in Q1 or Q2 or Q3, but it's anyone's guess game. But CES is one of the major, media outlets for that time. So I'm not surprised if it would be something like that. Intel
GDC is usually the bigger graphics card.
Yeah, I know.
Show off though, isn't it?
It is, but I think CES would be the more. How can I say it? Like, if you take the show.
Mm-hmm.
So CES, someone released something in CES, and you say, example, Intel goes, you know what, I'm going to release our GPUs on there. Because if NVIDIA releases a GPU at GDC, it won't be as much as like, oh, Intel's releasing one. But if Intel releases their own thing at a major event, all the focus will be on Intel.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So I would not be surprised if that is true, because that will steal the limelight out of everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
From that side.
I can't remember who said it before. I don't know. I can't remember. It was too far up. But one thing, what confused me about this article is they straight away reference Tweaktown and then they go off with their own rumours. But anyway.
Yeah, right.
The WCCF Tech are saying in this article, Intel has been shifting focus on edge cases and will most certainly be the first area where we see a working product. That could be very soon or sometime in the very near future, like it references above.
Obviously.
And in regards to what I said before, where is it?
Now, honestly, Ed, so let's cut you off.
Yeah.
It's going to happen either way.
What is?
So everyone's just guessing now. Like everyone's just going to guess.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's just going to guess the major event.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what? It could be a Computex 2019.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
Like
right.
we're just going to guess
right.
events now. Like it's
that is right. That is right. The card is rumored to not be targeted for mainstream gaming, and it is said to be targeted for server or large enterprise use.
Well, it's rumored at this stage. We're going to say rumored. We'll keep it that way.
There you go.
Was it Ruru?
So
I think was it Ruru who actually said that? I think it was. What was the question here? Mordell, so they have been wrong before, but if they keep predicting it every week, they'll eventually get it eventually right.
That's all it is.
Right, eventually.
That's all it is.
Well,
all media sources feed off each other.
Yeah.
That is all how it works.
If I say to you, next week, we may be at Computex next month, and the week after that, we may be at Computex next month, and then the week after that, we're at Computex that month.
Yeah, that's
we're going to be there.
It's,
So
it's the same.
yeah, it's one of those things like
It's
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah. Mordell's exactly right. You know, eventually they know they're going to be released. They've obviously released some sort of source on it, and it's going to be eventually it's going to happen.
Yeah, apparently it's going to be targeted at industries, this card, and not mainstream use.
Yeah, that card particularly. Maybe the first version of it, yes, but they will go to consumer.
The card is called Intel Arctic Sound.
Yes.
And there's going to be two apparently, Arctic Sound and Jupiter Sound.
Really?
So one might be.
Jimmy Oz at Josh A and PC419. I need to pee, but I don't trust you guys. You'll remove me from the giveaway.
You're already removed, buddy. Go for it.
Yep. I've already taken the list.
That's it. Done.
Yeah.
Gone.
Strampy, watch on your phone. No, the giveaway won't be until the end of the show, so you got to watch our faces until the end, and then I may do it next week.
Who said that?
What's that?
Who said that?
On stage Joe, thank you for the host. What's that? I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody
just
said...
make everyone watch till the end of the show and said, you know what, stuff I'm doing next
I
week.
thought somebody said, when's the giveaway or something like that.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Their code names, the names that I just read out, so they're not the actual names, they may be different. Obviously, you know that every graphics card has a code name somewhere down the line, and this is Intel's. I like it. Arctic Sound and Jupiter
Arctic Sound, do you like it?
It's pretty cool, actually. There you go. They will be fabricated using the EMIB, Embedded Multi-Die Interconnect Bridge, to connect the processor, which means that we'll almost certainly be looking at integrated packages
Thank you, Joshie, for the host.
Vega MH and Intel 8809G. So we'll eventually see something like AMD's CPU that they've had in the works with a Vega integrated graphics as well.
Going back to the straw poll, we're still at, I don't know what it is. It's 13 votes.
That's good. I'm actually glad.
That means That means Nvidia had not put out poor marketing. Exactly, poor marketing.
Poor marketing.
Poor marketing. And we'll release that as well. We'll put it on the weekly show, on the PC419 page as well. Like we say every week, which we don't do.
Yep. Very, very interesting. So we'll I'm sure we'll hear more about that one next week, like what Dell says. So we'll see. We will see.
All right. So going to the next topic, and it's very good, actually, very awesome. You brought this one up in like the last minute, which was fantastic. Water cooling. EK is releasing new limited edition water blocks.
That's sexy.
How awesome do these things look? They look absolutely fantastic. There's an issue with them though, yeah? Was it only 100 of each made, you said?
That's such an issue.
It is an issue. Because you need to be part of that 100 to buy
That is such an issue. They're releasing tomorrow, the 8th of May. It's the 7th of May in the US.
Jimmy, thank you for the host.
100 units will be available in each colour variation, and the price is to be announced the same day. These are limited edition, guys, obviously, because there's only 100 made. If it happens to be you that misses out on this opportunity, we suggest you give a call to one of... So they've actually got key resellers.
Yeah.
So they may get more in favour of third-party smaller places. Yeah. So it's best to secure and lock in with them. Well, doesn't matter for us, though.
Rumour has it, EK are releasing these blocks, and I think they're going to be tomorrow.
Yeah. At 16 o'clock CET and 23
That's
o'clock.
rumour has it. It hasn't been released yet. I'm saying it first here at PC419.
I just said
these blocks are going to be released tomorrow. And there's only 100 of each.
They come in 3 colour variances, and that's silver, black, and red, as you can see in the picture.
Yeah.
They offer a nickel. And what is it? Acetal? No, acrylic and nickel.
Nickel. Yep.
Offering. Am I saying it right?
I reckon nickels will be the bottom. Yep, nickels will be the bottom. Oh wait, I can't see them. To be honest, I can't see the plates. They all look like nickel. To be honest, what the hell's that?
I will find out the exact names, guys. Hang on a second. What I can tell you guys is you can only use the 10-13mm compression fittings for soft tubing on these blocks, because the diamond or the shape it actually is too small
Okay.
And when you put a bigger fitting on there, you can't screw it down. So
because of the design.
Yes, or 12mm or G 1/4 inch hard tubing fittings. So you can't use the bigger ones, only the smaller ones. Which is completely fine, because I'm sure you wouldn't want to put bigger tubing over them sexy blocks.
Ace, thank you for the 119 biddies.
They made these due to a Twitter vote, did they?
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
There you go. There you go.
I've got to speak to EK. See if we can grab one. You reckon?
So it doesn't. If we can try.
Yeah, I'll message it now.
You also need to use and include it in the box. Apparently, is 8mm riser adapters that go with them as well. So you receive them in the box too. I'm assuming the box will have
Andy,
a nice.
Thank you for the 200 biddies. Much appreciated.
A nice art. Or something like that, because they are limited edition. And Twigtown have already given them a 97% rating. There you go. There you go.
What colour would you want?
Interesting. I would love to do a red and black build with that.
So that one there?
No, I'll probably go the clear.
Clear?
Yep. That is so nice. That's so cool. Are they RGB though? They are not RGB. Damn, the only downside. You know, with these, you don't really want RGB, do you? You want them for how they look. 100%. 100%. They posted asking for a certain amount of likes, and if they got them, they would make them. Once they got the likes, they replied saying, we guess we need to make them. Oh, really? What was the likes? Do you know how many? Would have been a shitload of likes, I think. 100%. 100%. Guys, you know EK, they always put a lot of effort into everything they do, so I'm sure that these products are going to be absolutely amazing. Not many people will know though, because only 100 made.
Well, I'll actually just message them now to see if I can get one.
Jimmy says, at PC419, off topic, but is the studio its own place or?
The studio is its own place. In what perspective are you talking about? Are you talking about if it's at a house or if it's an actual studio?
Right now, we actually share it with Channel 7. They're just outside.
Oh no, Channel 7 shares it with us.
Yeah. Whatever way you want to look at it. It's
No, this is an actual studio, buddy. This is not just a random garage, room, so forth. It's an actual studio. I can actually give you a tour if you like. We've got a green screen right here. The products right on that side. We've got a banner back here. So yeah, it is a studio.
I'm still petitioning for a little table where we can have
today, invite me around to the office. Anytime, mate. Let us know. Actually, we should get some of the CSGO players on there.
No, we shouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to get beaten CSGO again.
Why not?
They charge me a CSGO again.
we let them win last time. We let them win.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yeah,
guys, be sure to jump on them.
Whoa,
EK,
you better jump on them. There's like 100 mates.
Jump on them.
100 of each.
Jump on them.
I'm surprised you would have want to go on for that one. The black and the clear.
Oh, it looks awesome, but the red just stands out. It looks really cool.
That means you have to change your whole colour scheme though.
No, I'd build a new machine.
Of course you would.
Completely
with
new
red
machine.
coolant.
I'd build an AMD machine actually.
Yeah.
One of the new Ryzen machines.
So that one then.
Would be cool.
Well, you want to see the coolant.
Yeah. I don't know how to show though, because it's all jagged and it's not flat. So I don't know if you'd even see it. True?
No.
I like how they've sprayed the mounting plate as well.
Oh, this video.
Yeah. I like that. That's really nice. Good feature. And I'm assuming that the knuckles that you get to screw it on would be red too.
I reckon they'll be...
They can't be black.
You reckon?
Surely not. Well, they were the gold. The gold Supremacy Evo that they released now comes with gold springs and gold screws.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's all the same.
Oh, quick update too, guys. I had to strip and clean my Cooler Master build with the View coolants in it. How ridiculous was it? It clogged up.
It's like powdery.
It clogged up my system within a month, and I had it running for 2 days straight at one stage just to see what it does, and it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, so I've been running a cleaner and just distilled water for the last 3 weeks now. System's fully cleaned out. Profanity, how you going?
Deeny's right.
What's that?
Guys, if you click on the link, EK posted up on Twitter and they said 100 retweets and we'll put this on sale. And they showed the image.
Oh, there you go.
And then they commented a while later and said, should have said more than 100 retweets. Now we have to figure a way out to tell this to production.
Yeah, that would have been
That's
a person.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to fully clean my system out, and it's fully clean now, thank God. But it will be going back in just for show, because it needs to go into show, because it does look good on a short period of time. Photos. As soon as the photos are done, everything's all out. It will be drained back out again, and I won't use that other stuff, just the solid purple premature stuff.
Yeah. And the main thing that I forgot to mention, these blocks actually have a name. There's the Supremacy Evo Edge.
Which is,
the Edge. How did I miss saying that? Profanity. What's going on, mate? Welcome. How you doing?
Teddy TV donated $5. Just wants to say hello. Thank you so much
Teddy,
for the donation. Much appreciated.
Teddy, the legend himself. How you going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in, mate.
This is a weird one. The next topic. Not sure why it would be. Why would they do that?
Because they never came to an agreement.
Seriously?
From a marketing perspective, never came to an agreement.
All right, I'll leave this one to you because I didn't actually research this one at all. So,
right.
no ASRock graphics cards in Europe. AMD. Is it just AMD? Or ASRock at all? Completely. Or is ASRock only doing AMD? They're only doing AMD.
No ASRock graphics cards in Europe. And the wrath was felt by places like Tom's Hardware and stuff because they couldn't get an engineering sample because they couldn't get it in the country. So if you guys are wondering why you can't see any Phantom Gaming reviews from the reviewers that are in Europe, it's because they weren't allowed. They weren't allowed purely and simply. AMD did not agree to sell the ASRock graphics cards in the EU purely and simply because they didn't. Is all I can say. No interest in marketing exposure in Germany. That was the.
That was why.
That was the reasoning.
Bloody European Union. Once they get together, they're on the march.
That's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible.
Is it really a big effect though?
Yeah, massive for ASRock.
For ASRock, they
can't launch their product
for ASRock, but for the rest of the world.
What about repercussions? So, like, let's just say that a shop here gets them, but they ship worldwide. Does that mean you can still get them?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, you just can't get them.
You just can't buy them from a retail shop.
From a retailer shop.
Yeah. Honestly, you can go to England and go buy it because they're not part of the Union anymore. European Union. So if it's just part of the European Union, you just go to England and go buy it from there.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. AMD, isn't it ironic that AMD has just started a freedom of choice in PC gaming marketing campaign? Yet this offers no freedom of choice. That is totally
What
true.
are your thoughts on the card itself? ASRock have actually done a really good job with it, to be honest. I reckon it looks...
I don't know until PC419 gets one for review.
ASRock? Doubt it very much. They'll probably go to someone else, but anyway. And he'll ruin it.
There you go. There you go. It's the same. Look, it's really no biggie. It's the same as Colourful and stuff. They had the same reasoning for not distributing here, and now you can see them here. So eventually they will come to the EU. It takes time. So if you guys are waiting, you'll have to get it shipped elsewhere. Anyone that's watching in the EU, I should say.
Rooster Kane, they're still part of the EU.
Yeah, Lee.
Haven't they dropped out?
I don't know.
They have dropped out.
I know none of geography.
Or hasn't it started yet? Is it next year that they drop out officially?
The UK is asked you to leave on the 29th of March 2019.
There you go. Eventually.
There you go.
So 29th of March, 30th was it? Well, 30th of March. Is it? Yeah, it is. 30th of March, you'll be able to buy the ASRock cards.
if you're in bloody, what is it? England.
Scotland, England, Ireland.
There you go. There you go.
3.
Vincent, I'm going to get the dress for next week.
What is this dress?
I don't know. I'm just going to get this dress for next week.
Alright guys, if you haven't seen already, we have the PC419 AAA title giveaway, so do jump into that. Don't ask Matt, he still doesn't know shit about Star Wars.
I love the perception.
Matt loves Star Wars.
It's good. Keep thinking that, buddy.
So they still need to play the part of EU games until... Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
With all this AAA PC419, you get a Duracell sponsorship. I don't know what he's been running on tonight, but it sounds like he has AAA batteries in him.
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine.
I don't know.
So 209 Crow, I got mates in England. There you go. Jar Jar and is the Sith Lord.
They'll have to get you to organise a card for them if they want the ASRock card.
Pretty much.
Until the 29th of March.
You'll be sending him away.
There you go. There you
Vincent, Matt loves his Star Wars and Lee plays games.
go.
It's good, isn't it?
Very, very, very funny.
Should we ban him for a minute?
Let's do some gaming topics, mate.
We should.
All right. The first topic that we're going to talk about. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, how did I do that? Did you say what I just done then?
I don't know what you did.
I don't know what I've done. Let's click on that. I'm not touching your shit.
Is this the
All right.
PUBG?
Yeah, let's have a look. I don't know if you guys saw, but NZXT unveils a limited edition H700 PUBG case. Twigtown thinks it looks awesome. How cool is that? That's cool, isn't it? That's cool.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
That's cool.
Now, if you do buy it, don't drop it.
Wonder if you
It will not open any other.
I wonder if it gets any loot inside it when you.
There's no loot inside that. I'm pretty sure it's just the case you get as well.
It actually looks pretty bad.
What do you think, in perspective, is who's it targeting, particular? Apart from PUBG players, but like, would it be? How much would it have cost to actually start producing this? So is this a limited cases they're gonna be making?
There's only 2,000 of them being made.
Yep.
So there's only 2,000 units to jump on.
Yep.
With 10% of the sales, this is the reason why they're doing it actually. 10% of the sales will go to a charity called Gamers Outreach.
Well, that's fine. That's definitely worth it.
A charity that donates equipment, technology, and more to kids going through treatment in hospital.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really good cause for it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like. So I would actually buy it.
Just for that.
Pull the front and the top panel off and put normal ones on.
It isn't that bad. Like, if I played PUBG and I was a PUBG massive fan, yes, definitely. Or do you know what? That should be good for like a giveaway.
It's missing something, if you ask me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you think. It's just a skin on the outside. It needs something inside. It needs something inside. It needs.
I don't think you can do much more than that.
It's plain inside. Does that make sense?
Not really.
A Fortnite case would be sweet.
Fortnite case would just be full RGB. It'd be
just
blue,
like
yellow,
colour.
purple, green, red.
That's it. Ring of Elysium case would look better. I wonder how that'd go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Red LED, 100%. But it needs something inside. Like, they should have, I don't know, they should have done something PUBG inside, maybe. Something
Ring of
with
Elysium, it's actually a really good game. I actually really enjoy playing
it's good fun, though.
Yeah.
It rubs the lotion on the skin. 100%. 100%. No, I don't know. It's just me. The back looks pretty cool.
So it's got stunning recreation of one of PUBG's most iconic items. Premium all steel construction, tempered glass side panel showcase the perfect PUBG build. Would you, if you had to buy this, would you do like a full PUBG theme? Like, would it be?
That's what I'm saying.
PUBG.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'd have to go the whole hog.
Wire management is made easy. Water cooling installation simplified for both all-in-ones and custom loop configurations. And 10% of all sales donated to Gamers Outreach.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What I don't like is how they put, if you go down again to the other side, how they put all the freaking logos on the side that people have against their wall.
Yeah,
usually when they build a computer, you know what I mean? Especially the Gamers Outreach logo, you know? If you're doing it for a charity, chuck it somewhere. They should have put it here.
Yeah.
Along the bottom pair shoe shroud.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just me.
But you know what? As long as it's there, it's actually on the front panel too. I think it is there. Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, is it three little ones?
Yeah, 3 little ones.
Okay,
But it's still there.
Okay.
It's still there. Look, hands down, NZXT for actually forking the money out to actually do this. So, but you know, it's not for everyone. Definitely not for me.
Athena has made the call.
It's a.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't.
PUBG is dying. What is PUBG? I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, it's not as popular nowadays, is it?
Yeah.
But the hype will get there because the new map is about to drop, which they're having another test for this week again.
We've got to, before we do go, guys, it is 9:33. We are going to jump into this topic.
Yeah, we are.
Matt was ecstatic when he saw this.
I still am.
So, Games from Space lets you loan your GPU to get a free PC game. So no longer will I require to actually give you AAA titles. You can actually make them yourselves.
Yeah, that's
buy
cool.
them yourselves.
That's cool, isn't it? You guys know how you can mine. So you essentially what mining is you're using your card's power to utilize deciphering code. Long story short, to make profit. To mine from a pool. So the same thing is what they're trying to do. It's Games from Space, like Lee said. And basically you're offers an unprecedented opportunity to get new games and gadgets with this simple software. This allows you to use the performance of your graphics card for complex computing tasks and pay the temporary loan of graphical processing power.
Is this now? Can you actually do this now?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
So I'm thinking about just look. They can use my Titan XP just to get my World of Warcraft game time. It takes 7 days.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can purchase league points. They got on the picture we can see 1380 riot points.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft game time.
Yeah.
You guys will notice. I don't know if you can see it from our stream, but you'll see it's got a countdown underneath what you would normally pay for the game. So it says 10 hours, 7 days, 5 days. All you do is click on it, press go. You use your card for whatever use they want you to use it for. After the 7 day period or 10 hours or whatever, you get the game for nothing. That's all there is to it.
Mordell, end up paying for the game through the increased power bill.
I bet you that's what it is. I reckon it's mining, but instead of mining to your address where you mine to somebody else's address, and they're rewarding you with the game.
Yeah, but in particular in that case, if it's say you had solar and you had no power problems whatsoever.
Yeah, it's free games. 100%.
Take all my GPUs.
100%.
So I agree and disagree. Like Mordell said, if it was for free, yes, 100%.
The software actually, it's actually pretty well made, I must admit. If the user starts to play a game that uses the power of their graphics card, our software automatically shuts down. So it just stops the counter. So it stops it at that point in time, and you can start it up again when you wish.
Okay.
In times when the computer is idle, the graphics card can provide the best performance. Earning a game usually takes not more than 2 weeks, depending on the game. So if it's a really big AAA title,
what about your graphics card then?
up to 2 weeks.
If you got a shit graphics card, but it's still would that determine the time difference as well?
The stronger the model of the graphics card, the faster the game can be worked out.
That's it. There you go.
So if you have a 1080 Ti, you'll get it quicker than somebody who is essentially mining with a 1060.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for kids, says Mortel. Yeah, it can be. It can be. 100%. I'm going to try it.
I might give it a go.
I'm just going to see if it's legit.
Yeah.
If it's legit and there's
if it gives me game time for World of Warcraft, it gives me time for
Actually, I'll probably use it for that because I don't want to pay for World of Warcraft.
Oh, the expansion coming out.
Yeah.
I've actually got to jump onto my machine and redo everything on it. All my add-ons and all that crap. I need to get back into it.
Yeah. Ruru 2, that is arguable, buddy.
You shorten the life of your GPU, don't you? No. I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
If your GPU stays at normal temps while mining,
that's all that matters.
Exactly the same thing.
That's all that matters.
Alright guys, we are going to go to the giveaway that it's apparently rigged.
That is apparently rigged.
So I'll give you 10 more seconds. It is hashtag PC419 AAA. If you guys are in, let us know in 10, 9, 8,
Damnation, you spelled rigged wrong. It's 2
6, 7. Alright guys, and the winner is Alien Elm 9311.
Damn, it's rigged.
It is rigged.
Is that rigged? An Alien one?
Bloody Alien. Let us know in the chat, Alien, if you're in there, please. And if you are in the chat, send us a proper message on Facebook.
Congratulations, buddy.
Or on our Discord channel, one or the other. Just message me directly. Hello.
You know what I would do?
What?
How the process works, if you guys haven't one, is you PM us and you essentially message him what you want and he gets it for you. I would love to pick a game that's not coming out until 2020 and be like in 2 years, hey buddy, remember you owe me that game.
Well,
do you remember that?
If you put it in your wish list in Steam and say, you can actually select what game you actually want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
So if someone tries, like the only way I actually do these AAA titles, particularly if it's on Steam.
Maybe that's what we should do.
What's that?
We should use that software, get the games and give it to them.
Well, we could.
And prizes. See?
Oh, who wants Witcher 2?
We've got a spare Titan XP here.
Yeah. Alien PM on Facebook or Discord. Just don't forget, guys, Discord next week. So join our Discord channel if the admins can actually put the link in the chats. We're going to go through the rigs. We're calling it, what was the actual topic thing?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's still rigs.
Is it rigs? Is it just rigs? Whatever. Yeah, rigs. Post your pictures on there. There's been a fair few this week added. That's the reason why I actually thought of it. We will put some really good close-up shots, you know, a few specs on there, and we will showcase your machine or your potato, whichever you like, next week's show. And it's going to be part of a new topic we want to put into Talking Tech as well.
It's called Riggs Channel.
Riggs Channel.
Riggs Channel. Oh yeah, there is. There's a couple of
yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, sir.
couple of new photos.
3 new ones. I was talking to
Just
Boopstar.
actually see somebody in the photo. That's cool. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that's a nice setup.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about that one next
Yeah,
week.
so next week. So for you guys next week, you can do a, you know, glamour shot of your whole, you know, of your whole desk area, and do one shot of your
Desk
PC as well.
area, not other things.
Only.
No glamour shots.
Rig channel. Yes. So who won? Who was it?
Boosa actually did get his new SSD cover.
Alien? Yes, message me on Facebook or on Discord, please.
Yeah, one of the two. Boosa is actually going to put some photos up tomorrow in Discord of his rig with the PC419
PC419
SSD cover.
SSD cover.
Good. Thank you, buddy.
The first one got lost, you were saying?
Thank you very much. I actually sent Boosa. Boosa actually won it. Was it 2 months ago, Boosa? Something like that. I sent him out one and he never received it. So I very kind-heartedly used mine and sent it to him.
We'll get some more.
But yeah, we'll get more.
If they get more popular, we might get some more made up.
We'll get more. 100%. Yeah, 2 months ago. You know where I stuffed up? I think I packaged it in a normal envelope. I'm thinking maybe how many envelopes go over every day?
Nah, but if it's an normal envelope, they'll feel it, and they'll probably think it's like some sort of credit card
maybe,
or some bullshit,
maybe, yeah.
or an SSD.
Maybe.
And so then just open it up. Yeah.
This time I put it in a padded bag.
You have to, yeah.
So
Always box them up.
if you do get it, buddy, you're more than welcome to keep it. That's fine. If it ever shows up.
Mate wants it back.
Ever at
It's
all.
looking shit.
If you could pay the most expensive postage and send it back, that'd be good.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. All good.
All right, it is that time of the show. It is the end of the show, but it is that time of the show that we are going to rate someone with all our 39 viewers currently. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the people that donated, biddies, cheers, hosted, everything. I really appreciate tonight's show. I do apologize for the start of the show. We'll try and fix that issue. But end of the day, it is what it is. We are going to do a raid for tonight. Who should we raid? Any suggestions in the chat who you should raid tonight?
Who do you guys want to watch and drop some love on? It's 2D streaming.
2D streaming, actually. Should we do him? Yeah, let's raid 2D.
Where is he? Oh, he is too.
Yes, too. All right.
Guys, we're going to raid 2D. Never done it before?
Yeah, it's one of the first
Let's
times.
do it. Let's do
One
it.
of our PC419 CSGO players.
Let's do it. Grab your pitchforks. Go, light him up. Light him up. Light him up.
Thank you once again for tonight's show. Thank you PLE for their $50 gift voucher. Obviously, sorry, I'm going to start that again.
But
Any of your hardware needs, go to ple.com.au.
guys, if you haven't, join our Twitch community, Team PC419 in your community section of Twitch. There you go, Denny.
Vincent, what about 3D?
Next week, 3D.
Boosie Kane, who doesn't have the PC1 community tag. Jimmy, Josh, kick his ass for that, please. /raid. I'm going to raid 2D right now. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.